Hello, guys and girls. Uh, as you heard, I'm part of the biggest bank in Bulgaria, DSK Bank, but I'm so glad that I'm here after our colleagues from EMA, because actually, you know, in the life, there is nothing in chance. Uh, Before being part of the DSK Bank, I was also part of EMAC. So yeah, everything in life is not by any chance. But now, because maybe when you hear a bank, uh, maybe you expect something, how to say, maybe something a little bit boring or whatever. But let's say that today you will see a lot of videos, a lot of examples, a lot of use cases, because I really hate, let's say, to describe a product that we offer to the merchants. So today you will see a lot of data, a lot of use cases in order to realize what basically we provide to the merchants. And of course, when I switch to the first slide, this is what you expect to see, a lot of sheeps, of course. But why you see this? Because a couple of years ago, basically in our bank, we decided that we want to be different. We want to be different compared to the rest of the banks, here and now. And why I'm telling you this? It is because here you can see 4 examples of companies that basically broke the typical approach of communication between merchants and service providers in general. So let's say that most of the service providers, what they do, they create a product and then they start selling this product to different merchants, whatever. What the companies that you see below, so Netflix, Apple, Gmail, Uber, what they do, they provide a different kind of approach, so from outside to inside. So first, they check what are their customers, what are their preferences, and then, based on that, create the product that after that they spread to them. So this is what we started to do a couple of years ago. And now I will show you how we started, basically. The first thing that we did was to realize what is the demographic things in Bulgaria. So basically, regarding the Bulgarian population, who are these people? What is their age? What are their preferences? As you can see in this slide, let's say 1.7 million of people are in an age between 18 and 50 years old. So as you can see, even now I see that some of you are making pictures with their phones. Of course, all these people are using these phones to do everything in their life, to order things, to pay their bills, whatever. And basically, this is the potential that we see as our customers. People that are going to pay in online stores, in e-commerce in general. But when we realize that these people are, let's say, between these ages, we decided, okay, how they want to pay. They want to pay cash, they want to pay with a card, or they want to pay with their phone. And then we realized that, okay, maybe not now, maybe after a couple of years, all the people will using their phone to pay whatever they want. And basically, below in the slide, you can see that at this point, according to different sources, the users that are paying with Apple Pay or Google Pay are around 1 million, which is really a huge data regarding what is our population, what are the data regarding the people that are buying online, etc. So in general, if I can say what we realized a couple of years ago, that as you can see, 35% of all people basically prefer to use Apple Pay or Google Pay. And now I will show you one very short video where you can see what exactly is Apple Pay or Google Pay, and basically what is the, how to say, the biggest difference compared to the traditional payment with a card. Just I will ask the colleagues to turn on the video. So you can see now two screens. In the left screen is payment with Apple Pay. On the right side is payment, standard payment with a card. So in the right side, you can see that you need to put the data. After that, you need to pass through the mandatory 3DS verification, which basically is, how to say, different compared to the different banks. And basically, it takes a lot of time. What you see in the left side of the video is that the payment with Apple Pay happened for 15 seconds, while in the right side, you will see that the video will stop around 40 seconds. So in general, the payments with Apple Pay or Google Pay, we can say that they're 3 times faster. And what is the most important thing in e-commerce is that when the end customers is in checkout page, the order should happen as soon as faster. Yes, thanks. So just very short introduction. When we started to provide Apple Pay and Google Pay, this button that you can see on the screen, let's say 1 year after the official launch, currently we have, this is the data of the database of DSK Bank. So basically we have more than 1,000 merchants, more than 400,000 transactions per month, and you can see that more than 25% of all these 400,000 transactions are done through Apple Pay and Google Pay. This is basically how this feature developed through the years. You can see that we started in July 2023. You can see that there is a growth in each of the periods, and now in March this year, we reached this 25%, and basically, according to our predictions, to end of the year, we'll reach 35, maybe even 40%. But this is, how to say, one part of payments with digital wallets, because actually, very, very soon, maybe after a couple of months, something new is going to happen in Bulgaria. Again, it's not new for Europe, but for Bulgaria especially will be completely new. There will be a completely other type of payment. But before showing you this, I will put you another video. Maybe you can turn it on. It's a real example of one of our customers. It's called Quant Services. So basically, they're selling different type of laptops, etc., etc. So you can see on the video on the right side that basically, this Apple Pay and Google Pay can be one step before in the checkout. So this is another example that the checkout can be pretty faster. And when you choose a specific product, automatically on the downside, you see the button Apple Pay. So again, if on the previous slides you saw that the payment with Apple Pay is done for 15 seconds, here is maybe 7, something like that. And regarding one moment. Can you just turn it on? This is a video that illustrates this new payment method that I'm saying about. So here you can see that this guy wants to buy something that is very cool, but he is trying to find his card because basically he needs to put the data inside. He's looking it everywhere. Finally, he finds it. And then what happened? It's sold out. It's sold out. This can happen in very big online stores, but also can happen in smaller stores where the availability of the products is small. And now you can see the solution. Just one moment to switch on the next video. So now you see this button. It's called Click to Pay, which allows end customers to buy with one-click payment. So this is, how to say, the new payment that will be live in Bulgaria till end of the year. And let's say that it's very, very similar to Apple Pay and Google Pay, just the brand that basically provides it are both Visa and Mastercard. So again, what you need to do in order to pay as an end customer with Click to Pay, you need to have an initial onboarding. And after that, for every second, every other payment, you don't need to pass through this 3DS verification. And again, the payment will be done with one click. When this is going to be live in Bulgaria, as I mentioned, till end of the year, we're planning this to be live in Q3. Can you switch? Cause yeah. In Q3, we'll be live in Bulgaria. The most important thing that we can say is that according to Visa and Mastercard prediction, let's say in general, Click to Pay, Apple Pay, and Google Pay, these three type of methods, 95% of all the people in 2030 will pay by some of this way. So nobody after 4 or 5 years will put manually the data of his or her card. And now I will show you 2 examples of merchants that basically had some issues. And thanks to us, basically we resolved these issues. So the first merchant is Speedy. Just I will put the video. What is their biggest issue is the cash. I mean, no matter if you're a small or a big company, you will have cash because a lot of the people basically are paying with cash. And basically they wanted to provide an option for the end customers to pay initially. So what they did basically, let's say all online merchants, online shops that basically have the option to pay in advance. If you don't choose to pay in advance, but you choose the cash on delivery option, then when the order is finalized, after a couple of days, Speedy will deliver this product. And then you receive a text message, okay, your order will be tomorrow in your place, you can pick it up. And basically, in this text message, there is a redirection to our payment page, which allows customers to pay with card initially or with Apple Pay and Google Pay. As you can see, this was not live. So basically, before integration with us, Speedy didn't provide this option. So what they did, you can see for the first 2 months, 20,000 successful payments. Most of them, 1/3 of them with Apple Pay and Google Pay. So from one perspective, they reduced the cash. From other perspective, what they did, they saved a lot of time because their couriers, let's say, didn't have to spend time, okay, you can pay with cash, you can pay with a card to a POS terminal. Basically, they check their calculations that with this solution, their couriers had more time to deliver more parcels per day. The other example is Domino's. Perhaps every one of us have ordered something from Domino's. Everybody loves pizza. So the use case with them is that they had a problem with some transactions that were rejected. So people are ordering pizza, then they go to the payment page of their previous payment provider, and they needed to pass their manual data. After we launched our payment solution, we provided Apple Pay and Google Pay, and you can see that the result, 42% of all transactions, I'm talking about a couple of thousand per month, have happened with Apple Pay and Google Pay. So basically, we can say that for 42% of all transactions, it wasn't required to pass through 3DS, and the transaction happened 3 times faster. And the third, it's not, let's say, use case, but it's something that basically happened to every merchant. So if you sell some products, it's completely normal, these products, to be returned on any reason. You know, if you sell fashion, quotes, let's say, most of the times what people do, they order, I don't know, shoes or whatever, but they don't know what is exactly their size, so they order 3 or 4 sizes. Then they check, okay, which of them are okay for me, and then return back the rest, the remaining one. So what you can see here is that these are official data of Bulgarian e-commerce association, that around between 9 and 30% of all the parcels are undelivered, and also between 8 and 12% of all parcels are returned. As you know, according to Bulgarian legislation, everything can be returned back in a period of 14 days. So basically what most of the online merchants do, if somebody have paid initially and then the order is returned on any reason, what most of the merchants do, they call the merchant, they say what is the reason of you want to return the parcel, and then please tell me your bank account, we'll do a bank transfer, etc., etc. So a lot of resources that need to happen, a lot of people that need to do this manually. Basically what we provide as an option to the merchant is one online portal. We call it Merchant Portal. Just if you can turn it on. So basically, in this portal, the merchants can see all their transactions first. You can see some details regarding this transaction. Is it successful? Is it unsuccessful? If it's unsuccessful, what is the reason? There are different codes of the rejection. So you can see that, for example, a specific person you can see some details regarding this transaction. Is it successful? Is it unsuccessful? If it's unsuccessful, what is the reason? There are different codes of the rejection. So you can see that, for example, a specific person, the transaction was rejected because he hasn't enough money in his bank card, or maybe any other reason. So here, if there is a return package, return parcel, basically with only one click, you can see now in the screen, in the up right side, there is a button for a refund. And basically with one click, the sum will be back to the bank card of the end customer. Other thing that is pretty useful, now the video will go there. In the right side, you see the behavior of the customer. So, you know, in online e-commerce, in e-commerce in general, the most important thing is the data. So you need to know what happened. So basically, how many seconds the customer was on the payment page, what happened there. Everything as a behavior you can see and you can extract as data, and after that to analyze what are the reasons. For example, today I have 100 orders, 20 of them were rejected, and you can see that it took, for example, 40 seconds to these rejected orders, to the customers that do the rejected orders, in order to do something, whatever. I mean, data is really the most important. So this is something that we provide to all the merchants, and basically it helps them to reduce the costs and, of course, reduce the resources in terms of people, in terms of time. Yes, maybe for financial people this is very hard to realize it, because most of the times merchant and the financial people that operates the merchant are looking only for the prices, but of course the time and the resources are also very important. And I think this is mostly of my presentation. Let's say that we have also a zone there. I think it's number 55. You can see our logo. You can come here. You can talk with me and my colleagues. We are here today and tomorrow, so I'll be happy to respond to any questions that you might have. Thank you.